to remain. The risk is grind time. I need mine. Grind time. I need mine.
You hear that?
What?
The sound of this top-of-the-line finely tuned sports
Oh, hey,
car about to
Snake.
pass you like a tired old bride
It's
that's
Snake.
standing still.
You're gonna. So now what?
You ain't just call me a tired old ride.
No, I called you a snake.
Nah, man. I'm just messing with you. We good?
Good, because I was about to teach you a little bit about respect.
Yeah, right.
As,
You get after it on the
in
court.
which, if you win, I join your team right here, right now. I know it'd be weird to see me in a Rockets jersey, but yeah, that's how it would go down.
Proudly brings you the Thunder at the peak at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. So for the Thunder, their last game, a loss to the Rockets in Houston. And that does your
That looked like it was.
no favorite. They got manhandled in that one. It was not the
I lost so many points for something that was clearly not my fault.
They gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't.
Yeah, of
win
course,
when
this was a
that's
team that we're fighting for the #1 seed. So it will be huge if we win this game.
Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter, and it's Mr. Moves in at the point guard position.
Well, he's actually drawn the attention of Kevin Durant, it seems. I mean, they've been talking, and it could be interesting to see how things go between them in this one.
Well, it's hard for me to discern if this is just a friendly rivalry or if he and Durant genuinely dislike each other. Either way, it'll be something to watch every time these two meet up.
Westbrook, no good. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against Oklahoma City.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect.
Are you
offensive
serious?
plan
Why are my
to
shots
that
missing all of a
game, and
sudden?
it was, quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
That is good. Mr. Moves got his second bucket tonight.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Now here's Westbrook. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
Yeah, Kevin, he really set up shop at that foul line. I mean, they could not do anything with him
Come on.
defensively, and so they had to keep fouling. Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's covered by Westbrook. No good for Mr. Moves. Now let's go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to catch up with head coach Scott Brooks.
He said their scouting report is really all.
Come on, are you serious?
Obviously a tremendously impactful player at both ends of the court. Coach said, offensively, we always need to know where he is. Defensively, it's always about doing your work early, trying to hold your ground and deny him prime position inside. Sounds like a good plan, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Here is Ibaka after the made shot for Mr. Moves. And the shot is good. And that's now 6 points for Kevin Durant.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Here's Mr. Moves. Knocks down the three ball.
There we go.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. Ibaka with the screen on Ariza. Durant. Here's Adams. And Jones pulls it down. Rockets trail. Here's Mr. Moves. 23 points for him the last game against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, not to mention 4 big steals on the night.
Come on.
He's getting it done at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Durant after the miss from Mr. Moves. And again, Kevin Durant. Durant's got 8 points.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Now, here is Harden. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. And
There
he
you go.
gets the bucket.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
The Thunder have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball
Beating
game.
this team by myself because my teammates ain't doing anything
Here's
again.
Westbrook. Lays it up
See,
and
I
puts it
told
in.
you.
That's the third bucket
Like, how am I
in a row
supposed to?
from
I'm
the
playing
paint.
like 1 on
This
5 right
defense
now.
needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are
Oh,
only
I didn't mean to
getting worse.
fade like that.
That bucket
Oh, my
in no
shot
time
went in
at all.
though.
14 points for Mr. Moves. Here's Westbrook. averaging 22 points a game. Goes up the baseline, and the jumper falls for him. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Adams. Jones comes in for Serge Ibaka. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Lamb. And it's Jackson in for Russell Westbrook. Houston with a big group substitution here. Kufis checked in for Howard.
How was that a
Oliver
block?
comes in
That was
for
obviously a foul.
John Selmans. He's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for James Harden. Morrow, good. And
Look at this. I'm losing so many points for stuff that's not my fault. I scored every single point my team has because my team.
5 of their last 6 baskets.
Because I'm practically carrying the squad. Yeah, I have a C-. Are you out of your mind, 2K?
Continue to go out there and do his thing.
Outside Jackson. Jones sets the pick for Durant. Takes a 3, 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Tolliver. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Mr. Moves. Plays it up and banks it in. Mr. Moves got 18 points.
Oh my God, I'm doing everything. Guys, I'm doing everything for this team. But somehow I'm getting blamed.
He's looking for players to lock into the new game.
Nice shooting.
Coach, put me back in. My teammates don't know what they're doing.
Here's Westbrook. He has 6. Taking a look at the Rockets. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter. And it's Mr. Moves in at the point.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. He dishes it to Harden.
Hit that, Harden.
Here's Howard, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Howard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Passes to Lamb. Back to Westbrook.
Not my fault. You're blaming. Yo, look at this. I had no control over my guy right there.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but
Oh my God, I'm getting blamed for nonsense that I can't control.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Hey, Kevin, Mr. Moves in that last game against the Thunder. Boy, was he tremendous. He had 23 points, and the basket seemed pretty big to him. He didn't miss a whole lot all night. He turned in a great performance where it seemed nobody could stop him from taking over. You love to see that as a coach, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to
Okay, I'm guarding my guy.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now
Why was there no one down there to rebound it?
Unstoppable.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Howard with a screen on Westbrook. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Thunder trailing
Actually,
by 3.
it's not may not. The Rockets would not be in the lead without me. Trust me, I'm basically carrying the squad. I got 22 points already, and
What was great too, Kevin, was the way he
Give me that.
balanced getting his own shots and making plays for others.
Here's Mr. Moves. Drains the three-pointer. Mr. Moves got 25 points.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Westbrook drives in. The shot is
not my fault, dude. I lose points for literally everything that my teammates fail to do.
Had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result.
Like, aren't you supposed to do like hell defense down there
Impeccable mechanics
on players like
this
that?
quarter. He's
My
been
guy's only
perfect.
76 overall. What am I supposed to do here?
Now here's Lamb. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And again, it goes in for him. Good shot for Mr. Moves. Mr. Moves got 11 points in the quarter. Thunder
Oh my God.
Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook.
Not my fault, dude. I got stuck.
That's basketball 101.
Once again, I lost control of my player for some reason.
Take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body. And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
They get a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. While we're in this quick break and onto the small forward position and the hottest shooters among them over the last month. Kevin Durant, number one.
And when you've got a player like him who can shoot that well.
Oh my God. Who just got dunked on? Oh, Anthony Tolliver. Okay.
Remarkably dependable option every time down the floor.
That is so true, Steve. From 5 feet, 10 feet, 20 feet, his touch is really on target from any distance.
Count the bucket.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way. Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
Westbrook passes to Collison. Back to Westbrook. On the wing, Jackson. Feeks. Releases. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And now that's 35 points for Mr. Moves.
All right, let's keep going.
Here's Durant. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
8 seconds left to play here in the half. Lets it go from the wing. And again, another basket.
There we go.
Mr. Moves. Mr. Moves got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Rockets. And the
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I had some great chances.
I don't really know, to be honest. I was looking for chances to get my shot off, and I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, I'm just going to keep attacking.
Well done. Thunder up, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
Hey guys, listen up.
Come on. Yeah, whatever. Blah, blah, blah.
The second half just about to get going here. You know, Mr. Moves has been exceptional here, guys, today.
It didn't take long to see what kind of game he was going to have today. He came out very aggressive.
They're still blaming me for nonce.
You know, you look at his shot chart.
Since that had nothing to do with me.
I mean, he's right at the rim. He's driving the lane again and again.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade.
Let's see how high I can go.
On the floor to start the third. So the Thunder 5 right now. Backcourt tandem, Westbrook and Jeremy Lamb. Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. And it's Adams at the center, locking down the middle.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. It's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
Here's Mr. Moves, and it's Houston with another.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Thunder trailing by 7. Right side, Westbrook. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Puts up the baby hook. Foul call that time on the way up.
Come on, Dwight. What's your
the free throw line here? The Thunder have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That free throw missing. He doesn't get the second one. Rockets leading by 7. To the right side. Here's Mr. Moves.
Bang.
It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Mr. Moves got 43 points.
He's doing it all for
So at this point, I'm just trying to see how many points I can get at this point. I got 43 points right
able
now.
to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Adams dishes to Durant. And he drops that one in. Durant's got 12.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now.
Just don't sub me out, coach.
They made 3 of their first 4 attempts. How about a look at some of the numbers for James Harden? Over the last month, making major contributions. Averaging 13 points a game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And those are tremendous assist totals. You don't even need the numbers, really, to see just how confident he is.
Oh, come on. Are you serious? I finally missed something.
Steve. I mean, he is
I don't know what. Pretty sure that's been weird.
It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Durant.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5 shooting, 80%. They've got their offense clicking.
Kicks it out to Harden. Here's Jones. And that one is good with the extra effort on the pass. Jones has got his.
I want to see how many points I can get here.
Thunder have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-hand shots to fall. 80% since the break. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, guys. I had to figure out what Scott Brooks was discussing with his players. The strategy included running the offense through Russell Westbrook. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Howard with a screen on Westbrook. Three-pointer.
Bang.
And he nails it. The three-pointer falls from Mr. Moves. Mr. Moves got 46 points. Thunder trailing by 8. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Westbrook drives in. Rejected by Howard. They get it back. And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. They shoot again. Rockets with the rebound.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's covered by Westbrook. No good.
How is that not a
In the
foul?
rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical.
Look at this, I'm
performance
stuck.
for them.
But it has to translate, Clark. If they're going to cut into this lead, they've got to convert those boards.
Are you serious? I was wide
On the pass to
open.
Ariza. Here's Mr. Moves. He's covered by Westbrook.
There was reason to not pass to me down there. I would have had an open shot, right?
That shot.
I would have had an easy dunk right there, but the game decided to just flip me the middle finger right there.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Don't tell me I'm getting
Nice job
subbed
that time of
out.
attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Steven Adams. Morrow comes in for Jeremy Lamb. And it's Jackson in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Houston, Kufis checked in for Howard. Tolliver comes in for Jones.
Like 5 3-point field goals in a single game. Really? That's the first time I've ever made 5 3-point field goals?
That's good.
No, I didn't. No, I had no control of my guy right there.
He answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Well, you can see it. They're getting into it a bit. A little mano-mano here. One-upsmanship taking place.
Mr. Moves can't get it to go. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's Collison, and yes, sir, that one drops. Collison's got his second basket of the game.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time. He's been working some magic out there as this lead has been largely.
All right, so my career high is 62 in this game, in this file. My career high is 62.
And 101.
Can I surpass that?
From deep, Morrow. Shot misses.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Here's Mr. Moves, and that one's good.
Now I got
Mr.
53.
Moves got 53.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Ibaka sets the pick for Jackson. It's Durant on the wing. Collison with a screen on Hart. For 3, Durant.
Oh.
Kufis grabs the miss. Koufos has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Mr. Moves.
Bang.
No good.
Oh, come on. No way. Are you serious?
Durant wide open. He fires. Durant. And with another miss.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
From the wing. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Yeah, 55 points.
Outside Jackson. And the foul goes on Isaiah Cannon. That's his first foul.
Coach, don't sub me out for too
Like
long.
shooting. And drew the whistle. You're up. Let's go.
Adams, he's checked in for Collison. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Reggie Jackson. And then for Houston, Howard's checked in for Koufos. Terrence Jones comes in for Anthony Tolliver. And Trevor Ariza is subbed in for John Salmon. So on the floor for Houston, Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Is out there with Wayne Ellington. And it's Ariza in the misses. Serge Ibaka is checked in Oklahoma City. Houston also making some changes. Harden comes up for Wayne Ellington. And Mr. Moves is subbed in for Isaiah Cannon. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
That's great, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what Scott Brooks said to his team. He said, guys, for a team with our firepower, we're playing way too tight.
Bang.
Push the ball up the floor, get out in transition, and get those easy baskets. We can do this.
That's his 6th three-pointer of the game. 3 in each half.
Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook.
That's not allowing me to score games. You need to stop lying.
Points now this quarter.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it. And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
Well, that's
Oh
been
my
the focus,
God.
Clark, as we've watched. I mean, they've created one chance after another inside.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, Westbrook has been great. He's got 26 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
Some of these passes have been absolutely beautiful, Clark.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, I think that's a great strategy. Not only do you get easy points, but the clock stops as well.
Not that bucket in no time at all. Mr. Moves got the lead up to 11 now for Houston. Well, Thunder have got
60 points. All right, my career high is 62.
And the foul called on Mr. Moves.
Over the back foul. Y'all are full of it.
Well, that's an aggressive play, trying to get that rebound. Maybe a little too aggressive.
And it was totally unnecessary, Steve. He was in no position to get to that ball. He should have just conceded.
Ibaka outside. Over to the wing. Fires from deep. And it's Westbrook missing. Rockets leading by 11. Here's Mr. Moves. Again, the Rockets.
Okay, well, I tied my career
No
high.
problem knocking down that shot. And a little more damage inflicted on another defensive lapse.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half.
Okay.
He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities. Just as a result.
Now I have 64. I just topped my new. I just got my new career high right there.
He capped that dunk off with some
My new career high is
7
64
time on the
points.
rim.
He just could not contain himself.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
Tell you what, he's had an excellent game, and they're going to have to continue to rely on him if they're going to come back.
The Rockets have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter.
Here we go.
Really getting it done.
You know, fellas,
No,
once he
I
got in
really
position
wanted
to move
that.
forward, I mean, he wasn't letting anybody get around him.
It's Durant on the wing. Misses off the left iron. Houston leading by 10. All alone. And Houston again. with
66 points.
Perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to him, they'll take it all day.
I can go to 70.
You have to just take what's there, and as long as you're moving the ball and getting good shots, that's all that matters.
Off the pick. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 21 points for Kevin Durant.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Harden. That's good. And the Rockets lead by 12.
I'm trying to get to 70 points right here.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Adams. Misses from close range.
You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket.
Bang. No, 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 no. Never going to make me miss every other shot from now on.
Fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
And these are the types of games where it's obvious.
What kind of BS algorithm is this game
It's going to be a
running?
great win by a large margin for the Rockets.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here, Clark.
I call them warm-up jump shots. I mean, 3 after 3. It paid off for them in the end.
Bang.
This will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And in the final game of the season series between these two teams, they did everything out there they needed to do to close out with a winning record of 3-1 against the Thunder.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for Mr. Moves. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide.
I got 70 points. Let's go.
Serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
Again, the Thunder score.
It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make their losing margin a little more respectable.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And no good.
No!
Free throw missing for him.
Why
We'll see if he
y'all-
can nail the second. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Houston with a big group substitution here. Kufis checked in for Howard. Tolliver comes in for Jones. John Selmans, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And Ellington is subbed in for James Harden.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
So am I just...
And here's Jackson. He feeds it to Morrow. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
So he's...
Well, James, no doubting it.
Oh my, someone called the National Weather Service. We had an unanticipated storm in the building tonight. Homeboy was raining threes down on these fools. Bam, 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 one after another. They lose track of you and boom, another one. That was sweet to see. You keep shooting like that, and it's gonna make a huge difference for us.
Just helping the team. Just helping the team.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Don't give me that all shucks act now. Not after a game like that.
Hey, I'm just trying to help the team win, bro.
And you did good. Good job.
Thanks, dog.
Oh.
Okay, let's go over to the man on the aisle. What's your question?
Do you feel like you've been taking too many shots from long range lately?
At least I made some.
Maybe. I don't know. But I do know if I'm going to be taking a lot of threes, I better be making something like I did tonight. It felt good to see the ball go through the hoop, though.
You there. Next question.
Wow, an offensive explosion tonight, huh?
All on my teammates.
Thanks, man. But I really have to give it up to my teammates. They found me in good spots, they set solid screens, and they got me the ball at the right time. It's just as much their success as it is mine.
Okay, you there.
Enough about the team. Let's talk about the personal rivalry that occupies so much of your thoughts lately. Is it a distraction to the team?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about two of the biggest players in the league letting a personal battle supersede the needs of their respective teams. Isn't that wrong?
You got it all wrong. Yes, we have a friendly competition between one another, but it's all in good fun. Yeah, we want to beat the other guy, but we never lose sight of our real goal and what's most important, and that's our team.
And that's all the time we have, everybody. Until next time.
Why am I wearing those purple pants? What is going on?
When you're good, you're good.
Yeah, I ain't bad.
No, I don't want to do this.
Okay.
These
Today, I
scrimmages
want you to
just
forget
draw
about
out the
offensive
game.
end. We're fine there, but we sure as heck need you improving on defense. Fight hard through screens, move your feet, and don't leave the ground when you see a pump fake. Now let's do it.
Okay. Allow me to score because the game is going to pretend that's my fault. There we go. There we go, we'll take that. Okay. Go. There we go. We'll take that. Not that animation. Oh my god. Are you serious? We'll take that. All right. Damn. Go.
Now listen, this isn't college. This isn't.
Could you
Europe,
shut
this
your
isn't the
poor
D-League.
mouth?
This is the NBA, and if you want to last in this league,
I was
you're
playing
gonna have to
defense.
do a lot more work than you did today. The players that stick around are the ones who work the hardest. So you better get after it next game, because your effort in practice today was.
I had the best game out of everybody, and I was playing defense. You have no idea what you're talking about. So seriously, if that was my coach talking to me like that after the performance I put up, I would ask for a trade. Actually, I would demand a trade. Like seriously, get me off this team now.
Okay, listen up. I've got
I'm using the
of
bathroom.
emphasis to look at with you. Today it's going to be running a patient offense and crashing the defensive glass. Here we go. When it's late in the game and we have the lead, coach may decide to run what he likes to call a patient offense. This is usually done to slow down the tempo of the game and limit the opposing team's possessions. Fewer possessions means fewer shots and less of a chance for them to come back. We want to try and use as much of the shot clock as possible without sacrificing quality shots. With that in mind, let's take a look at some film showing some examples of running a patient offense. Next point of emphasis is crashing the defensive glass. This may seem like a simple thing to do, but the fact is not a lot of teams do it well. Getting the defensive rebound is a big key to winning games. You keep teams from getting second chance points, and it allows us to get out in transition. One of the most important parts of the game of basketball is owning the defensive glass. There's just no way around it. So let's look at a couple of plays focusing on defensive rebounding. Okay, I think we're good here. I have complete faith that you all will be ready to execute when Coach calls for either of these points of emphasis next game. We'll catch up more tomorrow at practice.
I get a new attribute upgrade, huh?